To talk about Korean racing all along the year, my name is Joe, and next to me is Alistair, joined by a special guest to talk about Korean racing. Hello.
Hello, yes, Merry Christmas and a very early Happy New Year to everyone. And joining us today is trainer Luigi Riccardi, who since coming to Korea in 2017 as just the second foreign trainer at Seoul Racecourse, has been a fixture around the top of the trainer premiership ever since, including this year.
Hello, Luigi.
Hello to everyone.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? You are a trainer and you've been here in South Korea. Could you introduce yourself to our fans?
I come from Italy. I trained for over 18 years in Italy, all over Europe, France, Dubai, and some other place. I raced also in USA, England. I had quite good experience, and I want to see new place to train, and I find Korea, and I was a nice welcome. Start slow, and now I'm here after 8 years.
When do you think you started to really like being here?
Yeah, I think after COVID, start to be more consistent my stable, and the grooms now want to come. Is ambited. Grooms want to come to my stable, so that means that it's a winning stable, it's a good stable, and now is a very good standard, and I'm happy to have these results.
One filly that did kick on was wonderful Slew. She was obviously won, I think, 3 group races for you. Tell us a little bit about her.
고 직선주로입니다. 직선주로 플레이스타 여전히 선두로 달리고 있습니다. 약 3만 시차 플레이스타가 앞서고 있는 가운데 뒤쪽 2위권에서는 두 마리의 라이벌이 싸우고 있습니다. 바깥쪽에 원더풀 슬루, 그리고 안쪽에 즐거운 여정, 두 마리 붙어서 계속 치열하게 싸움을 이어나가고 앞서 있는 말은 플레이스타입니다. 이때 원더풀 슬루가 조금 더 속도를 올리면서 이제 선두 싸움을 벌입니다. 문세영 기수와 원더풀 슬루 선두 자리 빼앗아냈습니다. 디태민이 챔피언, 지난해에 이어서 이번에도 2연패 성공합니다. 경상남도진 3회 챔피언 원더풀 슬루.
She was a filly that you chose, I think, that you identified.
Yeah, she's maybe my best filly at the moment. She won a lot of group races and placed every time. The score is fantastic from the first race, and but she's completely different. She is very tough.
Did you start with her when she was young?
Yeah, I start with her. I was very lucky because I was at the knock-on farm with Mr. Chip and his son and other trainers there, and we was walking to see, and I see one horse, and I asked to him, "How is this filly?" And he told me, "Oh, this," and start to talk me about, "Oh, this is the pedigree is very nice," and at the end asked me, "Do you want this filly?" Of course I want. Okay, it's yours. So.
Why did you want her?
Because I was nice body and was quite correct. Maybe just a little bit in front, but very small. But especially the expression of the face and the smart face. She watched me with big eyes.
I can understand you will be looking for the shape of the body, but really with the face.
It's really important for me, the face. It's like a human. If I have to employ one person, I watch the first, the eye, the smart face, and is important. After, you have to put in the context of the balance of the horse, and other things, but the face for me is very important.
Let's go on to a little bit about what you said before. You said you are choosing the horses fitting to the Korean track condition. What are the things that you look for?
The track is completely different from the other track. It's not possible to compare to the turf. The dirt, the American dirt is sand the same, but it's completely different. So the particularity of the racing in Korea is that the horse put from the start to the end of the race. They put all to try to do something, the horses. And the race is very tough because at all the level, the piece is always you never see one horse that is difficult. See one horse that is pulling or keeping is difficult. So all the horses go, and the race is tough. So you need a tough horse. Tough horse.
The fans think that, the experts think that Luigi Riccardi, the trainer, is expert in long distances. Is it true?
Well, it can be true. I try to be competitive in all the distance, but it's funny because when I train in Europe, I was famous for a fast horse.
Fast horse, short distance.
Short distance. I won all the group race and listed race and big race in Italy, on the straight line. So
I think it's because often you're not afraid to debut a horse over 1,700 meters or something like that, which a lot of the more traditional trainers here will not necessarily do.
Okay, and you've been here in South Korea for 8 years, good 8 years.
Yeah.
What are the good things or difficult things about being a trainer here?
Training here was very difficult at the start because I was shocked when I arrived, and it was very difficult for me to impose my stable organization. So I leave to Korean groom, to the grooms, the organization of the stable, and I only train the horse.
Let us now go on to the second part of what we want to do as we can wrap up the 2025 and Korea Cup journey of this year. We would like to talk about the 2025 and what are some of the highlights, some of the races that you remember the most. My favorite race was Korea Sprint, the Hong Kong horse.
Self-improvement.
Self-improvement was a shocking winner to me.
Then it is despite win. A lot's to do for Vincero Cavallo. He has clear track, but he's a long way back with 300 to go. It is Chicapa who has taken the lead in the sprint. Self-improvement is giving this a big go down the outside. Super Finish is beaten. Black Musk running on. It is Chicapa from Self-improvement. Self-improvement fighting back. Self-improvement over the top. And Self-improvement, a remarkable, amazing, incredible win.
Do you remember that race?
Yeah, I remember that race was very good and very good time, and yeah.
Did you think the winner will win like that?
Before the race, no, I think.
No, really. I think it was really shocking to me.
Yeah.
Alastair, do you remember as a race caller calling that race?
I do remember, only because it's been played back so many times. But yes, the Korea Cup Korea Sprint were quite significant this year because it was a resurgence of the Hong Kong horses. The Hong Kong horses had performed well in the past, obviously winning the race in 2017, but it had been a little bit more challenging in recent years. But we had Self-improvement come back and win against all odds. I think since he's gone back to Hong Kong, he's struggled as well. I think he's perhaps one of these really tough horses who gets on with the sand, perhaps gets on with running anti-clockwise as well, which obviously they don't do in Hong Kong. But also Chan Cheng Glory ran very, very well in the Korea Cup as well.
Wrapping that up, talking about the International Week, I remember there was a horse that ran particularly well in the International Week. 사탕소녀. Do you remember the race?
Yeah, of course. She was very good from the start and finished well, and yeah.
Take three in a line here. Speed one to the inside. Shineado between horses and Satang Sonya with 300 to go takes the lead. Satang Sonya, but Speed one fights back on the inside. Shineado, New Dokong still trying to come. We're into the final furlong. They come very close together there. Speed one, Satang Sonya. Speed one has the advantage. Satang Sonya fights back and wins it. Satang Sonya from Speed one with New Dokong in third.
Happy to win this race.
She went on to run in the Grand Prix as well, which is a challenge for a 3-year-old filly.
Yeah, because she come from races won in a row, and I want to try, and after I try again, but maybe next year will need a little bit to put some more strength on her. But she is very good galloper, so very athletic and very. I think she is nice filly.
Alastair, you just mentioned 사탕소녀 went on to Grand Prix as a 3-year-old. your particular race, I mean, we obviously talked about this before the show. Your favorite race that I remember that you shared with me is
You're going to say Grand Prix,
Right.
Yeah, I do think I think we've seen a lot this year. I think we saw again just how difficult it is to win a Triple Crown. We all thought Oasis Blue was going to go on and win the Triple Crown. Powerblade is still the only one who's won the Triple Crown in the current format. And I think, speaking of Powerblade, we've seen how much of a breakthrough sire he has been this year as well. We had a dominant career sprint series winner, Vincero Cavallo. Again, wasn't quite able to maintain his form going into the career sprint. I do, though, think the Grand Prix sort of, it did regain a little bit of its aura this year. It's obviously been a sort of changeover year in Korean racing. We'd had another top trainer, Kim Young-kwon, obviously retired at Busan. Yu Hyun-myung retired as a jockey. Kim Hae-sun retired as a jockey.
Right.
So there's been a lot of transition. I think the Grand Prix sort of perhaps launched us into the sort of new era. We had an international runner for the first time, Yumeno Hona-oh. He ran very well, but ultimately only managed to finish in 4th place. And we had a real sort of statement performance by an American-bred 3-year-old, Clean One, who not only won the race, absolutely dominated the race.
surprising.
The biggest margin for 30 years in winning the race. It was very special. I think that does launch us into the new year with a lot of anticipation as to what can.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and talking about the Korean racing, and thank you for tuning in with us on KIPC with Korean Cup Journey. We'll be back shortly next year, which is just about in 2 weeks, to talk more about the racing, and stay tuned for more, and we will see you in the year of the horse 2026. Goodbye.